Hello, welcome to 8.9 News. I'm Finlo Costain. Today's headlines: EU deforestation law will affect UK supply chains. Carbon Code land will qualify for business property relief. A hospitality event series aims to help deliver sustainable supply chain sourcing. And the latest Farmgate podcast is Regen, the next decade. The first of three events focused on sustainable sourcing strategies for the hospitality sector takes place tomorrow, the 18th of April, near London's Guildhall. The events will be attended by chefs, farmers and operations and sourcing managers working with leading food sector supply chain partners. The events are being run by Sustainable Kitchen Consultants, and Julie Klein is their founder. I asked her to tell us what's happening.
Yeah, thanks, Finlo. So we'll be in the heart of London, so only a few minutes from Liverpool Street Station, and we're bringing together chefs, hospitality, operations and sourcing managers with other actors along the supply chain from farm to fork, really, to proactively tackle current UK supply chain challenges and foster learning, networking and greater collaboration, really, to help the whole food sector.
And I notice on your information that there are lots of different organisations supporting this. Could you just talk us through one or two of them and tell us what sort of people you expect to be coming to the event?
Sure, yeah. So the events are hosted by myself and teams, so Sustainable Kitchen Consultants, and we're supported by our strong partnerships with Soil Association certification and with other sustainable supply chain operators like Pasture for Life Assurance, the Ethical Butcher, Partners in Purchasing. And we are also supported for our other couple of events by the Culpeper Group and the Duke of Cambridge Organic Pub, as well as FarmEd in the Cotswolds for our third event. For this first event, we've also got other experts that are going to be joining us who are specialists in things like waste repurposing and also some software suppliers for sustainable ingredient sourcing. And so we'll have a real mix of key supply chain agents so that we can get a real broad view of what some of the challenges are and hopefully really drive out some great solutions. So, you know, we're looking to get anyone really who is involved in sourcing, buying, selling, preparing, serving food, who has a view on sustainable supply chains and wants to come and share them.
And what is it about sustainable sourcing for the hospitality and hospitality sector in particular that presents such a challenge?
Yeah, so I work across both sides of the fence, as it were. So working with farmers via my work with Soil Association, as well as Pasture for Life Assurance and various other collaborations, plus also working with my hospitality and food sector businesses and brands that myself and team work with. So I have that unique perspective of the challenges from farm to fork. On the hospitality food sector side, I think that there's some key challenges. If you have a look at a lot of the software to source ingredients, a lot of them don't have provenance of ingredients. So that's a challenge in itself. I think this concept of seasonal has become blurred, and there's a lack of understanding of what's seasonal, because people historically have been importing ingredients from all sorts of parts of the world at different times of the year. There's no information about how something's being farmed. There's also lots of different messages out there that businesses are needing to tackle around, you know, trying to do less but better meat, without really a true understanding of what that means and the role that better farmed meat plays in a sustainable sourcing strategy. It's also terms like regenerative and low carbon, all this kind of stuff. So I think there's a lot of confusion out there. The recent IPCC report showed that, you know, we're way behind where we need to be in terms of hitting targets to reduce global warming to 1.5 degrees. And then on the farming side, you know, historically food has been grown as a commodity with a focus on yield rather than, you know, looking at quality indicators like nutritional quality, and without a focus on maintaining soil health and the surrounding biodiversity. So it's come at a cost. And I think, you know, what we need to do is try and incentivize farmers more to move to more sustainable practices, but we also need to understand that they're under a lot of pressure from people like retailers who want to buy from farmers with high yield, low cost, so that they can make profits themselves. So we've got government support to at the moment to help farmers convert to more sustainable practices. And we as consumers and businesses interacting with them have a real role to play in helping to understand how our food's been sourced, so that we can help incentivize more sustainable farming in the first place.
That was Julie Klein from Sustainable Kitchen Consultants. The first event in this series takes place tomorrow on the 18th of April, with subsequent events on the 23rd of May in Islington, and the third, a one-day CPD accredited course at Farmhead near Chipping Norton. More details about this and our other headline news on our website, 8point9.com. That's all for now. We're back on Wednesday. Thanks for watching.